If you're bringing money into Colombia to buy property, open a company, or apply for an investor visa, there's one step you cannot skip. Most foreigners think it's just wire the money, use it, and that's done. But if you get this one detail wrong, your funds can be frozen, your visa denied, and you may even lose the right to take your own money back abroad. The key? Registering your foreign investment with the Bank of the Republic. In this video, you'll learn why every dollar you bring must be registered, the step-by-step process foreigners must follow, the forms and mistakes that trigger penalties, what happens if you fail to register correctly, and how to protect your capital from day one. So stay until the end, because I'll show you the one mistake that blocks visas, freezes accounts, and causes six-figure losses. Let's start with the basics. In Colombia, any money entering the country for investment purposes, whether for real estate, company shares, or business capital, must be registered as a foreign investment before the Bank of the Republic. Why? Because registration is what gives you legal protection over your capital, the right to repatriate profits or take your money back abroad, eligibility for real estate investor or business owner visas, compliance with foreign exchange and tax regulations. And now that you understand why registering your investment is so important, let's walk through the exact steps you need to follow so you don't make the mistakes most foreigners make. Here is where most foreigners make their first mistake. Before sending a single dollar, you must open an account with an authorized foreign exchange intermediary, a Colombian bank or a financial corporation approved by the Bank of the Republic. Then, from your account abroad, transfer the funds directly to that Colombian account. Here is a tip. Never send investment money to a personal account or through informal intermediaries. If you do, the investment cannot be registered, ever. Once the money arrives, it's not registered yet. You must complete the exchange form that corresponds to your investment type. For example, form number 4 for direct investments like property, companies, or shares. This form includes amount transferred, country of origin, destination of the funds, whether it's going to a property, a company, etc., investor's identification. The accuracy of this form is crucial. One wrong number can invalidate the registration. With the form ready, you submit the foreign investment declaration. This is the official moment your capital becomes legally recognized in Colombia. Before registration, funds cannot be used for investment. After registration, your money is legally available for buying real estate, contributing capital to a company, or applying for an investor visa. So now that you know how the process works and that each transfer must be registered separately, let's talk about what happens when this isn't done correctly, because the consequences can be a lot more serious than most people expect. Here are the consequences, and they're serious. Loss of the right to repatriate your capital, banking or tax account freezes, fines from the financial superintendents, visa applications denied, investor, real estate, business owner, inability to prove the legal origin of your funds for DIAN or NORIS. And once you understand that registration isn't optional, it's a legal requirement, the next thing you'll want to know is how much does all of this actually cost? Let's break down the typical fees you should expect in 2025 and 2026. Typical expenses include legal assistance from 602,250 Colombian pesos, includes one form. Banking fees from 0.6% to 1% depending on the bank. 4 times 1,000 tax, 0.4% when moving funds to another account. Our team at Nexo Legal handles case analysis, form preparation, coordination with your bank, and filing before the Bank of the Republic. Now here is the mistake that causes the most damage. Sending investment money without structuring the registration first. People wire funds, use them for a property, and only afterwards try to register the investment. But the registration must occur immediately upon receipt. If you wait too long, or if the funds went to the wrong type of account, the Bank of the Republic may reject the registration permanently. That means no visa, no repatriation, legal exposure, and loss of investment protection. So, to summarize, every investment dollar must be registered before the Bank of the Republic. Use only authorized banks and intermediaries. Complete the correct exchange form number 4, etc. Register each transfer individually. Never send money before planning the registration. Never mix personal and business transfer. Proper registration equals to legal protection plus visa eligibility plus a peace of mind. At Nexo Legal, we help foreigners bring money into Colombia safely and legally. We prepare the right exchange forms, coordinate with your bank, complete the registration, and ensure your investment is fully protected. If you plan to invest in real estate, open a company, or apply for an investor visa, book your personalized advisory session today and protect your capital from day one. See you in the next video.